How we doing, guys? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews with another barrel-aged beer review. Right before Christmas here, I thought this was appropriate. This is barrel-aged Krampus Nacht, I believe is how you pronounce it. Bock beer from Black Abbey Brewing Company, Nashville, Tennessee. This was aged in barrels from Blue Note, as it says on the front here. Blue Note's from Memphis, I believe. Yeah, never actually had their whiskey, but I've heard good things about them. So, yeah, brewed and canned in Nashville, Tennessee, Black Abbey Brewing Company. Chain and switch this night. Roaring fire, burning bright. Krampus waits for you. Clocking in at 8% and only 13 IBUs. I love this label. Haven't had a chance to have their regular Krampus Nacht this year, but that is a beer I always enjoy in the wintertime. But this label is really cool. Really cool. Canned on 10/23, so we are like right at 2 months old. Yeah. There's something else I was going to say. No idea. Yeah, Krampus Nacht. I just recently learned about whole thing. I had no idea it was like a whole festival celebration. I think over in Europe, like mostly Germany. Kind of crazy. All the kind of fun though too. Just kind of learning about all the different traditions out there. Yeah, let's just dive into it. Had this in the fridge, let it sit out, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes. I like my box pretty chilled, but not like super, super chilled. And this thing is filled to the brim. See how it looks in proper glassware tonight. It has been a while since I've had a bock. I know there's all kinds of bocks, I believe, right? I think so. Well, yeah, I mean, you got double bocks. Still trying to figure out all the differences between these styles, but all I know is that it is beer that I enjoy. So you can check this out. Barrel-aged bock sounded good to me. Yeah, that looks awesome. It's like very dark brown, nearing kind of blackish. Really decent amount of carbonation, as you would expect from, because the bock is a lager, right? I believe so. Head's sticking around pretty decently. There we go. That was gonna bother me, kind of off center there. But yeah, about a half finger of a pretty creamy, light brown, khaki colored head. Looks awesome in the proper glassware. One of my favorite glasses. If you watch my reviews, you've seen me use this glass quite often. Let's get a nose on it. See what's got. Yeah, the bourbon's there, but it's crazy. It's like so different than like the notes that you get with a barrel-aged stout. Just being a different style. Also, I feel like, I mean, because if a box of lager, right, it's going to be at those lower temperatures. So if you're keeping it at lower temperatures, I'm sure that that lower temperature is going to have an effect on the barrel and everything. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm sure that's got an effect to how it smells. But I get pretty rich, like caramel notes. Is it caramel? It's more like a toffee note. Yeah, it's like a toffee note, which I feel like just mixing with that barrel just perfect. You know, you typically give like vanilla, caramel, sometimes like fruity notes from bourbon. So that, I mean, that mixing in with this beer is just perfect. I feel like this beer is still pretty cold, honestly. Probably could have let it sit out another 10 minutes. It'd be perfect, but 16-ounce can, you know, it'll warm up as I'm sipping on it. But yeah, I mean, that's what I get. It's toffee. It's like a Heath bar kind of smell to it. 'Cause it's got a little bit of chocolate in there. It's not too roasty. It's more of like a dark fruit, figs, raisins, prunes, mixed with caramelly sweetness and a little bit of chocolate. And a little bit of oak, obviously. I can't even, I mean, it's been so long since I've had the regular version of this beer that I can't even like try to compare. I'll have to try to pick up that beer pretty soon here, see how they do compare. Yeah, I mean, it smells pretty awesome. Let's dive in. Cheers. Enough talking. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a little sweeter than I was expecting. I was expecting, it's a little fuller too. I was expecting it to be fairly light. And yeah, just a little more, I don't know. I mean, it's been so long since I've had a Bock that I couldn't even tell you what I was expecting. I guess I was expecting more like fruitier notes. And this is like pretty sweet. It's a pretty desserty beer. It's pretty malty for sure. Yeah, and that toffee thing really comes through. Yeah, just a subtle bit of like a dark fruit, cherry, like dark cherries. It's really solid beer. It's really solid beer. It's one of those styles that, which I feel like I've mentioned with a few of the recent beers we've done. Can't think off the top of my head, but I know I've said it. It's just one of those styles a lot of breweries aren't doing right now. You know, it's just not what's really popular. And I love brewery. That's why I love Black Abbey. They're super underrated brewery in Nashville, and they make, you know, older classic styles. They do Belgian doubles, which I think we reviewed their Belgian double, the special. They do Belgian blondes, Belgian triples, and then they do good German beers like this. So, super solid brewery, and this is cool. This is like the first year I think they've done a barrel-aged version of this. Last year they came out with some other barrel-aged beer around this time. They've done a barrel-aged Scotch ale, like another one of the styles a lot of breweries aren't doing. So if you like classic styles that, you know, aren't like super popular right now, check out Black Abbey because they're making really solid stuff. Awesome tap room. Yeah, just solid beer. Not overly expensive either. That's what I love about them. So I really love this label. Probably one of my favorite labels of the year. Something about it. I love it. Super cool. It's almost got this like Witcher vibe. If anybody watches The Witcher out there, that's what it kind of gives me. But I dig it. Yeah, not too much else to say about the beer. It's solid. I think I need to try out some more Bocks to really get an understanding of what the beer should taste like. But I mean, if Bock beer is supposed to taste like this, then I'm down. Really solid. So that's it, guys. That's all I got. Like what you're seeing, hit that like button, give me subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, y'all.